What is up, party people? How are we doing? What's that? Let me try that again. What's that? No, I sound crazy. Okay, it's fine. Why am I so red? I look sunburned. You know what? It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. We'll just look sunburned. We're going to be playing some Pokemon TCG. Just playing some games. If you want to play, I am totes my goats down. Streamlabs do be temperamental. Jayfreeze, I see you with the first. I see you. Thank you for being in here. How are we doing tonight, friends? Let me go over the deck list with you. So, as you guys may or may not know, yesterday was the signups for the Louisville Regional Championships that are going to be happening 2 months from now. So very interesting, very exciting. So the deck list we are playing tonight is, let me throw this on the screen. We're going to be playing some Crustle with Erica's Vileplume. Hey, Coolway, how are we doing tonight? How you doing? We're playing some Crustle with some Erica's Vileplume, which I am very, very excited about. This seems really quiet. There we go. We'll fix that. Seems quiet. Should feel an appropriate loudness now. Maybe a little bit down. There we go. Okay. I don't want it to overwhelm me, you know, but I also want to be able to hear it. Hear the music. Because we got some electro swing happening. So, Crustle, we know it. We love it. It's a little bit control-y. So, Crustle prevents all damage done to it by Pokemon EX. So, the goal of this deck is to keep Crustle alive forever. Voy a vivir para siempre. Yeah, we're going to make him live forever. And we're going to be doing that using Erica's Vileplume. Erica's Vileplume, once during your turn, you can heal 30 damage from every single one of your Pokemon. So the more Erica's Vileplume we have in play, the more we can heal, the more Crustle lives forever and ever. Hallelujah, amen. That's the dream, right? So we got some other things to kind of supplement this strategy. We do have the ice cream, vanilla ice cream. We have the vanilla ice cream. We also have Super Potion, which heals 60 damage if we discard an energy from our Pokemon. We also have Rose's Encouragement. You know, there might come a time where we need to use Erica's Vileplume to attack. Rose's Encouragement is going to allow us to attach 2 basic energy cards from the discard pile onto our Erica's Vileplume with no problems whatsoever. Better knock on some wood. This is particle board. That's not going to count. I am not going to have a good time with this card. I can already tell you. Okay. We also have Hero's Cape and the growing energy that lets us add HP. So that is the goal. That is the deal. Let's just get into it. If you guys want to play a game against me, if you want to try against it, just let me know. We can make that party happen. I'm not going to be live for like a terribly long time tonight. I think I'm going to kind of in stream a little earlier than usual. I got some laundry I got to get done before bed. It is currently 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, so I want to make sure that I am fully set moving into tomorrow. This has been an exhausting day. Other thing, tomorrow I have a GLC tournament, so I have to decide what exactly I will be taking to this GLC tournament. I played grass at my last tournament. I think I might try to update my dragon deck tonight. So if I do that, I will post a video, let you guys see all the dirty drama with that one. All right. Hey, what's up, Ruth? How are you doing tonight? You going to Louisville Regionals? I thought I'd ask. I have to ask. We can make this work. Sarah, thank you so much for liking the live. I appreciate you being in here. You're so tired too. Yeah, no, I feel like I've ran a marathon this week. It's Thursday. I keep forgetting what day of the week it is. My mind is so cluttered. But you know what? It's going to be okay. It's going to be just fine. It's going to be just fine. We have all of our glooms in hand, which is a little Akko Taco, if you ask me. Let's get that Pokepad to get ourselves the Dwebble. You know what? I unironically love Dwebble, man. Look how cute he is. Just a cute little crab guy. Ugh. So cute. So cute. If they did another, like, Radiant collection, Dwebble would 100% make it. Just look at them eyes, man. Alright, attack. And we'll end turn there. See what our opponent's going to do. This is a little bit of a tricky attack for us because Hide and Seek doesn't play a lot of EX Pokemon. So we're going to have to kind of determine what we're doing from there. We're going to have to determine how we're going to go about playing this game. The telepathic energy. No! Not another Delmise. No! No, don't do this to me. Don't do this to me. It's too early in the stream to do this to me. Too early in the stream to do this to me. The amount of times I've said it's too early for this week, unreal. And you know what? It might be 9 p.m. Eastern right now. Might be 9 p.m. my time. It's still too early. Still too early. But you know what? It's going to be okay. It's going to be fine. No, I am a little bit tired because one of the hardest things about my job right now is I am rearranging furniture like a boss. There's so much furniture to rearrange. An absurd amount of furniture to rearrange. Absurd amount. We're going to hold off on these Tangulas and let's lose determination. I'd like to see a switch here. Oh, golly. Wow, we're like hitting the trifecta of stuff. The only thing we're missing here is energy. Hero's Cape. Wow. We can force to Vitality. Erica's Vileplume, start healing immediately, but whiffing energy does not feel good. It does not feel good. When I say that I've been moving furniture, I mean, I've had to ask people to help me via hydraulic lift to move furniture. So I've got some heavy pieces of furniture that I've been moving around. I am very tired, but we make it happen. We make it happen. I've got to figure out how to balance the new year with all of the fun of the streaming and stuff, because I miss you guys. I miss making my videos too. I was really cranking through content over the summer, and I've just been struggling to get it all done. But that's okay. You know, everybody kind of has their ebbs and flows. We'll get back to it ASAP, I promise. Lily's determination. Okay? That Crustle, I promise you, is going to live forever. I'm going to see to it that it lives forever. Crustle gonna live forever. Crustle gonna learn how to fly high. Okay, we still don't have any hide and sneakers in the discard pile yet, so that could bode well for us. They placed the Dunsparce this turn, so Dudunzi is a measure for next turn. Interesting. Oh my god, I just saw somebody come into my TikTok live named Caterpie Wrangler of the Moon. What a username, man. I love it. I don't know if you're still in here with me, Caterpie Wrangler of the Moon, but that's an amazing name. Oh no! Oh no! 2 hide and sneakers to the discard pile. Are we going to see the third? Oh, please tell me that we don't get enough. I need that. I would love Erica's Tangela to stay afloat for me a little bit longer. It is nice to basically have 2 Vileplumes pre-set up, so I'm feeling a twinge more confident. A twinge more confident. It's a whole lot of Delmise, y'all. Whole lot of Delmise. Still 2 hide and sneakers. Okay. We carry on. It's going to be a Lily's determination for me. Let's reset the stand. I need switch. I played 1 switch in the deck. I need it. Do I have another Oddish? I do not. My other Oddish is prized. Okay, well, let's just remove these from the deck so that I don't run into them. I would rather not, if I had my way. If I had my way, I would rather not run into another Erica's Vile Bloom without the Oddish. We'll attack for turn. Discard 2 cards, draw. Sure. We'll discard. Switch. No, it's the Crustle. Big wumps. Okay. It'll be fine. It'll be fine. In turn. So, moving into Louisville Regionals, I have to start kind of getting creative with what exactly I'm going to play. And at the moment, this Crustle variation is something I'm heavily considering, you know. Heavily considering. I hope that my tiredness isn't showing too much here. But we're making it through. I got Shiny Dunsey. I got a dream. We're going to make it through. I'm hypnotizing you guys to hang out with me. We're dancing to some instrumental electro swing tonight. You can help with that? Oh my god. Yeah, you're done, buddy. Respectfully, you're done. I'm not texting you. No. Guys, if you're playing the Pokemon community game, Wild Spinda is in chat. Wild Spinda. You know, I love Spinda. Spinda wheel. No, one thing that's really exciting is one of my closest friends from college is also going to the Louisville Regional. I've done a lot of, like, it's called Shiny Showdown. I've done a lot of shiny hunting adventures with my friend, Dave. So he's going to be going to Louisville Regionals. And it's very possible that my water park simulator friend, Lord Drew 360, is also going to be going to Louisville Regionals as well. And, you know, maybe some other friends. Not looking at anybody in particular. But if you do come to the Louisville Regional, make sure you find me. Make sure you say hi and wish me a big happy birthday. It's my birthday regional. I'm gonna milk it for what it's worth, y'all. It stinks we're only doing 120. Am I right? Kind of stinky. I don't think I have any other stuff. Hi, Pokey Dude. What's up? Hey, Ruth, I said nothing. I said, That's a secret I'll never tell. Secret I will never tell. If my Canadian friend happens to be in the States, and you happen to be in the same state at the same time, like, I'm not saying anything. XOXO Gossip Girl. It's a secret I'll never tell. No, I'm very excited. So it's kind of weird because my 30th birthday was a regional at the Louisville Regional. So, like, it's weird to have a birthday regional at the same place so quickly. You feel? A little weird. Oh, this is not good, guys. This is not good. All of the stuff I want is in the deck. That's really sad. You know what? I could Prism Tower here. Bug catching set? I mean, we're thinning our deck just a little bit here. But it's not going to be enough to keep Crustle afloat this turn. I did mute them for the rest of live and block them. I did mute this Alex J56 and block them. But I don't know how to just, like, delete a message out of my chat, which makes me a little uncomfy on TikTok Live. Because just because I can no longer see it doesn't mean that you can no longer see it. No, you don't ask me for my number on stream. I'm sorry. That's weird behavior. Weirdo behavior. We don't tolerate that. But that's okay. Just don't text that guy. Don't message that guy. If they say to send the word freedom, then it means they're giving you the freedom to give them your money. Don't do it. Don't do it. If they say, text, DM me freedom. Yeah, no, that means that they are looking for the freedom to take your money. Don't do it. Don't do it. So, this is going to be an incredibly tough matchup if I do go ahead with this deck list. Because already, we're in a little bit of a tight spot. Bill. I'm sorry. I just started thinking of Bill Nye the Science Guy. You ever just think about Bill Nye the Science Guy sometimes randomly? That just happened. I had a teacher in 8th grade. I wonder how she's doing. But my 8th grade science teacher had a whole bit where she was in love with Bill Nye the Science Guy. She had, like, Photoshop pictures of her kissing him on the cheek, like, on her desk. And then she made bulletin boards with pictures of Bill Nye with little hearts drawn around them and kissy faces. It was I don't know if it was real or a whole bit. I don't know if it was a bit or not. If it was a bit, it was hilarious. Okay, we're going to do this because we're not going to get knocked out. The Vileplume won't get knocked out. It gives me a turn to kind of reassess what we've got going on here, and then maybe we can pull into the Rose's Encouragement. The Rose's Encouragement, I think, is the way to play this specific matchup. The Rose's Encouragement with the Vileplume. Because just looking, they're not going to knock me out. We're fine on that front. I seriously wonder how my 8th grade science teacher's doing. I wonder if she knows that right now I'm spilling the tea about her love for Bill Nye on the internet right now. I wonder if she would have ever guessed that would happen. If you're in chat, Miss Jones, what's up? You still crushing on Bill Nye, question mark? You know, sometimes you just wonder. You're like, what's the rest of the story? What am I missing? What am I missing here? K-Freeze, how are you doing tonight? What is up? What is up? What is this game? This is the Pokemon Trading Card Game Live. PTCG Live. You can play it on Windows, Mac, App Store, Play Store. Pokemon TCG Live. So you have, it's a little different than Pocket. Pocket, you kind of have a restricted number of cards, whereas this is every card that is available currently in format. Ugh. Dude, I don't know. I don't know about this one, Chief. Prism Tower. Show me. You know, we're kind of holding our own here. We're kind of holding our own with this. Alien, I certainly hope that you download it and give it a try. They do give you a starter deck. And as you play more games and work your way up the ladder, you do have the opportunity to earn more cards to play with. Or, I don't know if you guys... I don't know if you guys have, like, ever watched, like, Ribbon Shippers say, like, these code cards are trash. But these code cards are packs you can open in-game in the PTCG Live so that you can play. Erica's Vileplume's awesome. How are you doing? Hey, Cowboy, what's up? Yeah, Erica's Vileplume kind of crazy. If I can get it going. Okay. It's going to have to be like this situation. I need Rose's encouragement. Lovely Fragrance, I think, gets me 120 plus 170. Yeah. 110, 170, that puts them at 280. I'm still going to be fine. How am I doing tonight? I'm making it through. I'm making it. A little bit tired. This has been an exhausting week. I moved a lot of furniture today in my classroom. I'm talking past couple nights have been moving furniture like 200 plus pounds. Anything left to grab to then? No, I'm completely out of Pokemon in the deck. At this point, I only have trainer cards. I do have an Erica's Audit in the prize cards, but that's it. Yeah. Give me a grass energy. Rosa. Alright. Okay, well, this at least gets me the grass energy I need. Your body finally gave out and you called off for tonight. You're exhausted. You know what? Sometimes you just need the break. Sometimes you just need the break. I completely get it. All right, lovely Fragrance. 150 plus 170, 320. I don't think there's anything I could realistically do here. 140. Yeah, 140 plus 170 is 310. That knocks me out. Yeah, Rose's. We played one Rose's Encouragement in the deck, and I'm realizing, specifically with this matchup, this is not a matchup I have yet to play, but in this particular matchup, we need to probably go in on the Erica's Vileplumes as our primary attackers rather than the Crustles. Which is fine. But we gotta, like, play that to learn that, right? The only way we learn that is actually by playing this matchup. I'm thinking about playing Crustle for Louisville. Crustle with a twist. Now, it's probably going to be Crustle mixed with something magical. Don't know yet. Ugh. We still could get the Rosas here. Alright, special red card. Lily's Determination. Where's the Metagross? It's in my heart. How are you doing tonight, Alola Dalton? The Metagross is deep in my heart. Oh, we really need Rose's encouragement. We're gonna hold off. We're gonna hold off. We're gonna intern. Oh my gosh. You're unsure? Oh, you're going to Louisville. Let's go, Cowboy. Unsure what you want to play yourself and a couple buddies are wanting to play single prize decks? I think Worlds is going to be a huge tell of what to expect. Went 4-0 with Snarl. Oh my god, let's go. I love to hear that Grimmsnarl's doing all right. I am a little tired, but we are making it through. We are making it through. I'm set. I'm going to push through stream tonight. I'm going to make it happen. But this is I don't know what I want to play something sparkly, right? I want to play like a good sparkly strategy. If I make day 2, I want to be a pioneer, right? I want to be a pioneer of something and not just like someone who's just randomly playing meta. The issue is I have to figure out what exactly that looks like. I have to figure out what that looks like. The 4 Erica's Tangela is super, super fun to grab entire lines. It is awesome. I only play 2 in this deck. So I'll show you guys what, like, this is like my preliminary thought, right? Obviously, like, I'm not submitting a deck list tonight. I've got 2 months to work this out, and I've got another set coming out. But this is kind of my preliminary thought here, right? So the preliminary thought. Crustle, I think, is very, very powerful going into Dragapult, going into Zoroark. And I have a feeling that Crustle is going to be disrespected. And not really, like, we're not going to throw in a lot of tech cards, especially if Hide and Seek doesn't do particularly well in the World Championships. I think it's going to be less of an issue. Now, depends on how much people respect Crustle. That's the big deal, right? I'm combining Crustle with Erica's Vileplume. Once during your turn, you can heal 30 damage from every single one of your Pokemon. And its attack's pretty good. It puts your opponent's Pokemon to sleep and poisons them. So it adds all of that. What is that? What is that, K-Dog? What's that archetype? Are you saying Crustle will pop off? We're going to use 2 Erica's Tangela in order to get all of the stuff that we want here. All the stuff we want. Hi, Mom. Oh, Chandelier. Oh, yeah, Chandelier's crazy. Retro Gamer, how are you doing? Retro Video Gamer, how are you doing today? You had fun at Louisville the first time you went with your buddies? I'm excited because Goodra for the Win's going to be there. I'm excited because Goodra for the Win's going to be there. And, like, I haven't seen him in, actually, in about 2 years. So it'll be really nice to actually see each other in person. No, Chandelier's kind of crazy. I'm very excited about the World Championship, though, to see how everything kind of structures itself. I'm very excited about that. Doing pretty good? Oh, I love to hear it. What decks are you playing right now? What decks are you playing? One of my sneaky techs for this deck is the Rose's Encouragement. If for some reason I can't get Crustle and I need to have another attacker, Rose's Encouragement's going to let me get 2 basic grass energy cards from my discard pile to attach to the Erica's Vileplume. So that's the strategy. Plus, like, look at the ice cream. It's so cute. That's literally me eating ice cream. So let's win a game. Let's prove it, right? Let's prove that we know what we're doing with this list. One of my lights refuses to come on, so I had to turn on my big light over here, and my lighting is whack tonight, but I appreciate you guys putting up with it. Single prize fire-type Chandelier, so good. Oh my god. I have not yet explored the Chandelier archetype yet for myself, but I have seen some lists really go crazy, and I am kind of curious to see if anything in the 30th anniversary is going to supplement that. Or are we going to be into a heavy electric meta? In that case, you know, is it in my particular best interest, right, to the washing machine? Okay, so I did a load of laundry before. I started a load of laundry before this started, and it was crazy. You have a semi-controlled Chandelier list that feels semi-good? Ooh. Okay. Bug catching set. Let's see what we can catch. Caught an Oddish. Caught a Grass Energy. We love to see it. I think it's more important for me to Lily's determination here. Dayako, thank you so much for sharing the live. Appreciate you being in here. How are you today? I think one thing that I am lacking in this deck, one thing I would like to, I guess, adjust. We're going to get ourselves Tangela number 2. into Oddish number 2. And then we can start setting up our Vileplumes next turn. Attack energy. Attack Hero's Cape. We're cooking with gas. We're cooking with gas. I guess one of my greatest qualms with this deck, one of my qualms is that it is difficult to get energy accelerated. Very difficult to get energy accelerated. You were doing a mission in the game, heard something about single price chandelier. You found a list on Twitter that you're going to try this weekend at locals? Yeah, no, K-Dog and TikTok said that chandelier, that fire type chandelier is going to be crazy. You should just DM me that list. Just so that I can see it. Because I'm nosy. I'm curious. Force to Vitality here. We're going to set up at least one Vileplume. This is a great way for me to thin my deck. I'm wondering if I can cut some of these Vileplumes. Can I cut a Vileplume to put in room for like an additional switching card or something that's a little bit stronger in terms of energy acceleration? That's what I'm curious about. New deck from a TCG YouTuber, and it's 3-1 for you. Oh, let's go, Junk. What are you playing? What are you playing? Okay. We still don't have a switch. Great. Let's PokePad get our... Excuse me? I don't have any Crustle. I don't have any Crustle. What? Huh? Huh? I don't know what I'm going to do here. I don't know what I'm going to do here. I don't have any Crustle. I only play a 2/2 Light of Crustle in this deck. Okay. But you know what? We're learning. We're learning, right? How do we go about this? What do we do here? I mean, obviously, we probably could have figured this out with every deck search we did with Erica. So that's like a misplay on my end, right? Something I probably wouldn't do if I had the cards physically in hand, because one of the caveats of the Pokemon TCG Live is that I do not price check. I am not actively checking to see what exactly is priced, and that is a problem. Hi, Happy Tofu Gaming. How are you doing tonight? Thank you so much for the compliment. That's so sweet. I really, really appreciate that. Oh. I don't know what to do. Case, thank you so much for the follow. Welcome to the maddest party in the game. How are you? You sent me a DM on Discord. Received, and I'm going to check that out later. Okay. It's a tango, man. This is a tango right now. Straight chillin', love to see Erica. So right now, I am trying a Crustle Erica's Vileplume hybrid. I am trying to determine, I'm going to the Louisville Regional Championships in 2 months. And, like, I want the perfect blend of meta, going to win games, at the same time as sparkly strategy that if I make day 2, Nobody would have seen it coming based on the list. I want to bring a list that other Pokemon YouTubers are going to talk about. Because it's absolutely wackus-bonkus. So this is my Crustle Erica's Vileplume. Right now we are on that QQ struggle bus because both of our Crustles are prized. I did get into Louisville. Louisville is my birthday weekend, so I will be having a birthday party for myself down there. I'll be having a big birthday party for myself. They are having just as much of an issue setting up, though. So, you know? Okay, wait. Let's take a look here. You can only play this card if you have more prize cards remaining than your opponent. Yeah. It's going to be a grass energy attachment here. I don't believe I have any more Erica's Pokemon in the deck. So it's going to be like a Tim Danklet undercover surprise deck. I mean, maybe. We'll see. I haven't really played a whole lot of Crustle, so this is my take on what the style of deck I will probably play at Louisville. Like, it is going to be meta with a twist. Kind of like the Dragapult Trio. You'll be watching, so make sure to send you some support. Oh, you're going to send me some support? I appreciate that, Happy Tofu. We're going to keep all fingers and toes crossed that I do well. That's what I want. Hello, big fan of buses. How are you doing tonight? This is really awkward, guys. Let's call a duck here. This is really awkward. Okay. Thank you guys for liking the live. Daily codes? If you want to, sure. Oh, gosh. Okay. Interesting. All right. Oh, it's my turn. All right. We will do this. There's some things I desperately need right now. And my hand is not providing. It is not providing. In turn. Oh, big fan. That's so sweet. So, I have my friend Malamar emote. So back, oh gosh, where is it? Where's my friend Malamar? I might have moved it. I used to have my friend Malamar, though, on my desk. The, like the PR style box. I got that for my birthday last year. But the one that all the influencers were getting and pretending that they loved Malamar more than their favorite Pokemon. Oh my gosh, I got one of those for my birthday, and it was nice. I'm cooked. Wait, you're weak to not grass. Great, super. It's my favorite thing. I mean, up to you, big fan of buses. Please, Mirage Barrage both of these, Erica's Tangela. Okay, fine. It's fine, I guess. Lovely fragrance. So, this is where Erica's Vileplume really shines, right? We can heal off quite a bit of damage. Now, ideally, I think, like, moving forward with this list, I would like to try the double healing. What do I use to stream? Am I multi-streaming? So, I usually, it varies. My OBS was not communicating with TikTok before stream started, which is a little bit of an issue when you're trying to get things prepped. So, wait a second. I have a plan. There we go. We're set up. Okay. Now we gotta find a way to switch things around here, but it's fine. So right now I actually have OBS and TikTok Live Studio both set up simultaneously. Yeah, a little crazy. I'm also on the Play Button app. The Play Button app. So we are running it all of it. Lock in, comments later. See, this is the other thing. I feel like I'm going to do better at regionals. I explained to people that one of the things that's really tough about, I guess, streaming your gameplay, you are talking non-stop, right? You're talking non-stop. I'm verbalizing my every thought, and in a regional situation, I can't exactly do that. Makes things a little bit difficult. All right, we're healing 60 here. Super potion the double. I mean, I literally, like, can't do anything. We're quite a boss's orders. What's the most annoying thing to boss's orders? I think it's got to be Dunsparce here. Dunsparce. An intern. This Dunsparce? Yeah, no, this is such a good card. Oh, the boss's orders? Lysander? Oh, yeah. You know, Lysander, this is actually the boss's orders I most often use. I am switching to Corbeau, though. It's tough. It's a tough choice. Could I open them on stream? Sure. I mean, I could. I might get a judge call. That's true. See, but then, like, I can't verbalize every thought. Like, dang, it's really cold in here. You know what? I can't say anything. So one of the things I accidentally have caught myself doing is singing. Singing while I am, playing. And I'm like, I gotta stop this. I can't be doing this. I cannot be doing this. Okay. What do I want? You do 170. Let's heal off all of our damage first. You know what? Mega Greninja might be the thing I throw up. 120. Can do 200. Well, I guess we'll find out, big fan of buses. What happened to you earlier? No, I've caught myself, like, humming Lady Gaga, and I'm like, I can't be doing this. I cannot be doing this. Let's do this. Bloom powder. Thank goodness. Thank goodness. Bah, bah, bah. So, Erica's Vileplume is a very interesting attacker, but please recognize it's taken me this long in the game to get it set up because we were fully invested, right? Fully invested. How many turns has it been? 10 turns? Yeah, it took 10 turns for me to set up an attacker. Oh, we love pheasantipity. We eat those for breakfast. Did somebody call for quail with a side of baked potato? The answer is yes. Okay. 120 plus 80 is 200 plus 60. 260. I think we just go ahead and knock out the Dunsparce here. We just go ahead and knock out the Dunsparce. And then there we go. There's our stuff. Basically, you're waiting for a bus. You hadn't ridden in a while, and as it went to the traffic lights, you noticed it said, sorry, not in service. Oh, no. I'm sorry to hear that. You know, one of our local buses, I had to, like, do a double take because it had all of our local cryptids on it. I was like, this is sweet. I love it. It was tracking as well. No! Oh my god, that's the worst, especially when you were, like, planning on it. Okay, 120. Okay. You know what? I'm, like, not unhappy about that. I'm not unhappy about that. All right, lovely fragrance. I say let's get the ice cream. Yeah, ice cream feels really good here. No matter what, I've still got to take out stuff. I've still got to take 2 knockouts here. So it might as well be the Greninja and one of these, like, babies over here. Or one of the probably the Meowth. So let's just Bloom Powder and hope that the sleep sticks. Got you! What's up, Chasing Daylight? How are you today? Ooh, that sounds fun. Freaky Max, thank you for the bravo, the finger heart, the GGs, and for liking the live. I appreciate you so much. Tomorrow I have a GLC tournament. What type do you think I should play? Or do you think I should spin the wheel to determine what type of bling? What do you guys think? For the GLC tournament, should I just bring a random deck? Spin the wheel? Do the grass? We do have grass is gas. I do have the wheel. Now, there's some decks on here that I will not play. The metal deck. My husband is planning on playing the fire deck, so I can't play fire. The psychic deck as well. I'm not very familiar with that one because that's my, that's the one. You've got almost all the cards together for colorless. I haven't put together colorless. So that means I would have to, like, get into it, right? And work on my list. Okay. Hang on. We gotta heal ourselves first. I'm just gonna casually, like, sit here with the wheel. Casually sitting here with the wheel. I don't know why my camera is so red on TikTok. I look like I've been in the sun for 37 hours. And that can't be further from the truth. Murray, thank you so much for liking the live. Appreciate ya. We're playing through our turn here. We're playing through the turn. They've got to knock out both of these Pokemon to win. We've got 2 energy in the discard pile, so it's not impossible to get it. Lily's Determination. We're throwing it all back in. Thank you. There's our grass energy, so we are set. Ice cream, we are set. And Bloom Powder. Okay, here we go. The wheel has spoken. The wheel says grass is gas. So for tomorrow's GLC tournament, I will be playing grass. That's really funny. That's really funny. Grass is gas. So we got the Bramblegast. That is kind of our main character, our star. So I am very excited about that. So yeah, we'll play the grass type deck. Then I don't have to freak out and try to find a ton of cards tonight. That makes me nervous. I was nervous to get colorless because my colorless I have not touched. Like dragon type, I think are just like minimal edits, right? Grass, I have already fixed up, so we are good to go. But I'll give some deck profiles to some of these other lists we've been working on, too. K60 on the You know, the thing is, it's a shame that they do this. Because I'm going to heal all that damage right off the Erica's Vileplume. Because, right? What if I just casually do this? What if I just casually, you know. Okay, lovely fragrance number 1. Lovely fragrance number 2. Into lovely fragrance number 3. We've got 190 left. You know what? Sure. Sleep bloom powder. Telling you. Point of the decks to live forever. And we did this without Crustle. We did this without the Crustle. We had a whole Crustle set up. And we did this without the Crustle. Because Mega Greninja being asleep means they can't attack, they can't retreat. Which means we have game. Oh! Do we have game? Plus 1 damage counters, 180, 180 plus 160. Oh, we're really going to hit me with the AZ. Hello, guitar. How are you doing? No queue right now. If you'd like to play against me, you'll have to send me the game request. The World Yo-Yo Contest is happening this week. World Yo-Yo Contest? Oh, man. Pokey Ranger not happy. I'm sorry there, buddy. Also, though, I'm not getting knocked out this turn. Gave me plenty of opportunity. Oh, what am I doing? I'm not even going to attack. They're out of cards. In turn, we won via deck out. How did I change the playmat? So when you get onto PTCG Live right now, just for logging in, they're giving you like deck boxes, sleeves, coins, and they've changed the look of it for the World Championships that are coming up in a couple weeks. Yeah. One day you want to play against me for funsies, got to gain some confidence first. You want to let me ask, would you guys be interested in seeing me coach one of my good friends who's never played the Pokemon TCG? Would you be interested in watching me walk her through how it goes? Okay, did you resend, is it the same set? QQJ? Okay, it is the same set. All right. Do not redeem. Do not redeem. Yeah, so I like the idea of tanking and having this kind of fun kind of tanky list. That's the goal. Oh my god. It is not wanting to work with my copying and pasting. It's fine. All right. All right. Do not redeem. It says someone has already redeemed. That's fine. All right, Astral Radiance. All right, what do we got next? Okay, that was Fusion Strike. Okay. What is this? This is Silver Tempest. And then last but not least, we have another one that's been redeemed by somebody else. But that's okay. We appreciate these 3. That's so kind of you to send the codes. Appreciate. Okay. Let's see. Did we get any cuties? No, I'm thinking about giving one of my... Nothing in that pack. Oh my god, Bergmite's so cute, man. Bergmite. We gotta go to Bergmite Island. You're gonna go mess about on Melon Playground. It's had an update. Well, have fun, big fan of buses. I appreciate you being in here tonight. Means the world you wanted to take some time and hang out with me first. Alright, nothing in that one either. Fusion Strike. Alright, let's see. Dracloak. The Farewell Bell. Morpeko. With the explosive discontent, does 30 damage for each damage counter on this Pokemon. Oh, lordy. And Palisand. All right. AZ, I saw that you wanted me to hydrate. Hydrate, I shall. And let's do this. Don't worry, you'll be back checking out all the new items. You gotta do what you gotta do. I get it. I get it. But yeah, so I really like the idea of the Crustle, right? And being able to kind of heal infinitely. I think that it is an interesting strategy. I want to see, like, that's the thing. I want to take a strategy that's kind of meta and make it sparkly. That's kind of what I'm thinking about in terms of preparing for Louisville. So one thing I'm just not familiar with is Crustle. Now, what I do to prepare for regional, my belief is to be the best, or to beat the best, you have to be the best. Okay? Now, I know that's the opposite of Ric Flair's, to be the best, you gotta beat the best. But I think of it opposite. HDMI Shy Guy, what's up? How are you doing tonight? So, to be the best, to beat the best, you have to be the best. And I think of that when I'm thinking of that. Ooh, only one Ericus Tangela this time around. So when I'm thinking about that, I'm thinking, like, in order for me to fully understand and adapt and know what I've got to do to be successful against a Crustle deck, I have to play the Crustle deck. I have to fully understand how it works in order to prepare a strategy against it. Because if I know how my opponent's thinking, that I can better make choices. Is there where we... Woo! Fun fact, Ric Flair held me as a baby. Ric Flair held me as a baby. My mom and my dad were like big wrestling fans. They were like front row of like WrestleMania 8. WrestleMania 9. Like huge wrestling fans. So, they went on this, and as I say this is going to sound absolutely absurd. So they went on this cruise they went on this wrestling cruise, and it was like a cruise where all the wrestlers were on board, so like you could hang out with them, you could interact with them. So like, I don't think I was on the cruise, but like, they met so many of them. My mom had got like pictures with Ultimate Warrior without his makeup. Just insane. Just insane. A wrestling legend. Okay, is it a flex that I have Miss Elizabeth's autograph? Is it a flex? What? You're doing well. Take a step back from Pokemon because you got that burnout, but vibing with Yu-Gi-Oh! You know what? Sometimes you gotta take the step back. There's absolutely nothing wrong with that. I get it. Believe me, I get it. Sometimes this game can get a little tiresome. Yeah, no. No, I find it absolutely hilarious that, I have a picture of Ric Flair holding me as a baby, and I have Miss Elizabeth's autograph. She signed it. From what I understand, I think a Miss Elizabeth autograph's pretty rare, right? Okay, Bloom Powder. Okay, so sleep doesn't stick this... Oh, sleep does stick. So... Oh, the attack sticks and the sleep sticks. Wow. The season's full of polls. It's just way too much. You've been finding yourself leading back to Slotbox. Whew. Slotbox is tough. Slotbox actually is very tough to deal with. Alright, I guess we're gonna flip a coin. Oh, protected! Protected! Also, did they meet the boogeyman? You want me to find out? I'm calling my dad. Hey.
Hey.
You are on stream right now. My viewers had a question for you.
Okay.
Did you ever meet the Boogeyman?
No, I did not.
You did not meet the Boogeyman. We're talking about all of the wrestling adventures. I was talking about the wrestling cruise, and I was talking about Ric Flair, and I was talking about the Ultimate Warrior. Oh, the Boogeyman was your favorite growing up? Oh, yeah. So HDMI Shy Guy says the Boogeyman was his favorite growing up. They want to know, who is your favorite wrestler, Dad?
My favorite wrestler?
Yeah.
Oh, my. Is it old school or new school?
Up to you.
Wow, that's... I like the Macho Man if I'm going classic.
See, got taste. Macho Man Randy Savage.
Oh, yeah.
All right. Well, thank you for answering. Thank you for answering my question real fast.
Oh, no problem. No problem.
Every so often, the topic of wrestling and you guys like being at WrestleMania comes up, and I said, you know what? Let me just call Dad and ask if he met the Boogeyman.
Yeah, I never actually got to meet him. No.
Ultimate Warrior, they did meet though.
Yes, several times.
Ruth loves that you're on stream right now. My friend Ruth, my teacher bestie.
Okay. Well, we're tight, so.
HDMI Shy Guy says, snap into that Slim Jim. And they're all given the rock star emoji.
Okay.
So, well, thank you for answering my question real fast. I appreciate you.
Not a problem. We'll talk to you soon.
I'll talk to you tomorrow. Bye.
All right. Bye.
Oh my goodness. So yeah, my dad's like a huge wrestling fan. A huge wrestling fan. He was not expecting me to do that. That's why he was like, hello? I never call him this late at night. Never. Yes, I'm going to be at Louisville Regionals. So, I'm trying to decide if I'm going to cosplay one day or not. That was awesome. Guitar, I'm so sorry. That game, kind of not fun. As much as I would like, the real fun in that game was calling my dad. It stinks when I can't see your strategy pop off. Like, to me, there's no fun in a donk like that. I just don't know what was going on. Oh my gosh, yeah, you're gonna, YLS, you're definitely gonna have to find me. You're definitely gonna have to, like, pop in and say hi. Thank you so much for the follow, by the way. Welcome to the baddest party in the game. Yeah, no, definitely, like, I'm kind of short, right? I'm a little shorty. I'm gonna be hanging out with my husband, who's, like, a foot and a quarter taller than me. But, yeah, no, feel free to come up, say hi. You all see my face. I don't ever see your faces. So, like, it might take me a second to register what's going on. Your dad was too. You look back when you watched those shows growing up, your mom hated it, but you think it helped you bond. So, I didn't watch wrestling as a kid. I thought I hated wrestling when I was a kid. I was not about it. I was like, mm-mm. It was supposed to be with Shinjino, with Matang to get energies. I think you played against me with that list before, Guitar. I was just shocked it just wasn't popping off. Awkward, awkward, awkward. Speaking of Maddest Party, thoughts on Hide and Seek? I haven't played it yet. I haven't tried hide and seek yet. I'm nervous. I'm nervous to play it. So that's kind of, I've got to figure it out first. Get myself confident. I don't know. I think it's interesting. I would love to give it a try. It feels the most Mad Party-y. So of course I want to give it a try. Okay, we're going to do this and hope that they don't knock out, Dwebble. I like the idea of hide and seek, though. I'm curious if it could be combined with something else. because I'm not 100% sure how it's going to look going into Worlds. I've not considered it as a top contender. I think Inzarark is the most well-placed for Worlds. That's just my opinion. That and Slowking. I think Seek Inspiration, Slowking, and Inzarark are the ones to watch for Worlds. That's my active prediction. I'm calling it right now. Okay. This is going to be weird. Happy Topher, thank you so much for coming in. You stay sparkly as well, and I'll catch you again hopefully soon. I have tried Excadrill. Excadrill's like, man, it's hit or miss with these Metangs. Hit or miss with the Metangs. I don't know if I'm loving it. Don't know if I'm loving it. Gotta be there, and then we'll Lily here. You think it's so cool, the IR? Yeah, the IR Delmise is amazing. Yeah, the Easter egg, oh, it's so good. Oh, good, we could get Crustle. I can set up the whole board state this turn. I could set up the entire board state this turn. Wow. Wowie, wowie. The only thing I don't have is the energy, which is the kind of the biggest qualm I have about all of this. The biggest qualm I have about this deck is it takes me 3 turns to get energy, and by that point, it's always possible that it's a little too late, you know? We'll intern here. Mega Darkrai is your favorite pitch black deck? I want to give it a try. I've seen it with, Volcanion. I'm curious if we could kind of get it mixed with like a donk deck style strategy. Try to knock things out with Meloetta early game with the Volcanion. I used to play a Meloetta Volcanion donk style strategy with the Latios. So I'm curious if I could integrate parts of that with the Mega Darkrai. I haven't tried those yet. They need to be on my list if I'm going to be playing at Louisville. What's up, big fan of buses? Man, they really shake that Metal Maker over there. I don't like it when they shake their Metal Maker. So, if I fully got my way here, this Metang with 3 energies on it would go bye-bye. It would be Yeetus Deletus. That's all I'm saying. Yeetus Deletus. I don't want to deal with it. I'm already kind of at a disadvantage because these metal Pokemon all of them resist the grass type. So it makes things just a little more awkward. Just a little more awkward. Can I get another Erica's Vileplume? I can get another Erica's Vileplume set up. We'll see if it lasts forever. I'd love it. Yeetus, Deletus. I say some crazy things. I say some crazy stuff. 5 more codes ready to go. I'm not ready to go. I'm not ready to go. You run Mega Darkrai with 2 Toxtricity, Petra Runt to move the Pokemon, and Volcanion to make sure you get the burn. Ooh. Okay, I'm picking up what you're putting down. There. Do you add Morpeko in there? Because Morpeko's attack does, I think, incrementally more if it has damage counters on it. Morpeko EX. 40 damage for every damage counter on this Pokemon. Yeah, so do you run 1 Morpeko so that you can run it with the Toxtricity as like an alternate attacker? That's the question. That is the question. Okay. You're considering it, actually? It's a chunky hamster. I love Morpeko. We have, so my husband and I have a Morpeko master set. The only one we don't have currently is the full art Morpeko EX from Pitch Black. We got every other one, which is pretty awesome. Dude, I need Rose's encouragement. I need Rose's encouragement. That's all I gotta say. Rose's encouragement is, I need it. Intern. You needed a secondary attacker? I think Morpeko's a good option. It's just a little squishy. Little squishy. Dude, Metagross with the balloon is kind of redonkulous. I'm just imagining this, like, big gargantuan steel scary thing, and then it holding a little balloon. Just holding a little baby balloon. Just a baby. Rips an SIR at Sneak Peek. Yeah, it's not the first one. I also got the Mega Greninja SIR. I got one prize pack. Okay, so for Pitch Black, I got 3 prize packs. I got 3 prize packs from Pitch Black. So I did have more opportunity to get the Morpeko. But I did not play well at the Chaos Rising pre-release. I did not win. I opened one single pack and got the SIR Mega Greninja. Got the SIR. What's up, Infamous? Oh, Owen, see, you're here at the right time. Sorry, no Galarian Stunfisk in this deck tonight. You won't catch me with that deck. No sirree. Not a thing. You're annoyed? Why are you annoyed, big fan of buses? I was going to say, I almost thought that was what Infamous said. Your poolside at better than Drew's. Listen, Infamous, you know? Sometimes you got taste. Sometimes you've got taste. You know, now that I learned that you like to make unconventional strategies sparkle in Pokemon Go GBL, I know. You just copied 5 codes, went to copy something else, and lost the 5 codes. Oh no! Had you change your Joltik list to deal with the Slowking and Ghostville matchup? No! Dang. That's kind of sad. I know you love your Joltik. Bro, no! Not the maximum drilling! There's nothing I could do. Nothing I could do. You hit legend just now with Lampent? Yeah. Nah, you're the sparkler of the Go community, and I love it. Dang. Dang. The order for the cake just finally arrived. It is 3 weeks past the 3 weeks past the expected delivery date. Are you contacted TCG player? Lordy. I know it says like 10 to 21 days, but like, let's call a duck here. How hard is it to put a card in an envelope? You don't have top loaders, dude. Like, Amazon exists. You can get those suckers in 2 days. Yeah. Dude. This is unreal. They kind of just said, well, they arrived, right? No, they didn't. That's why you put tracking on that. No, you protect yourself as a seller. You protect yourself as a seller. Hey guys, respectfully, pretend that game didn't happen. Let's call it duck a duck. Let's call it duck a duck. We're all quacks here. I do say let's call a duck a lot. I do say that a lot. Let's call a duck a duck. We ain't winning this game. All right. We got some codes. Do not redeem. Do not redeem. All right. Using them nifty keyboard shortcuts here. What do we got? We got Raichu GX. Okay. Okay. Are you telling me not to redeem? Do not redeem. Please do not redeem. What was that? Paradox Rift. Okay. Another promo. Shining Fates Elite ETB. Okay. That was Silver Tempest. And last but not least, you guys are watching me do like math in my brain in real time. Just watching the, what was that last one? Champions Path ETBs. Okay, so we're getting like sleeves and stuff. Wait. Do we think do not redeem is one? Please. That is not a valid code. Dang. I was hopeful. All right, the Charizard Champions Path Elite Trader Box, the Shining Fates ETB. We get all kinds of goodies from both these ETBs. The Raichu GX promo. That would have been crazy. Surely somebody would have gotten that by now. The Charizard V promo and the EV VMAX promo. All right, and then we've got one pack of Silver Tempest. Listen, I am not a Stunfisk lover in here. I do not like Stunfisk. Jirachi, Flittle, Nimble, Zubat, Ferrothorn, Vanillux, Iron Bundle, Ferrothorn, Tinkaton with her little banhammer, and Chiyu. You have the full art of that Raichu GX? Oh my god, I bet that's so cool. One thing I have to do in the future, I have all of my all of my Radiant collection cards in like a normal binder. And I was going through TCG Player the other day. I bought most of those cards for under like 20 bucks. I had no clue. Zero clue how much they had raised in their value. So Ultra Pro actually sent me a binder, a top loader binder. So at some point I might just do a stream where I am fixing up my binder again. Yes, everybody make sure you get your Mega Sarah or Mega X Control full arts. I gotta share that code. Hello, Bob. What's up? Probably Case. Welcome to the maddest party of the game. How are you doing tonight? I feel like, did you come from the other app? I'm having a good time. Do I love Dwebble and Crustle? Do I love Crustle yet? Debatable. But it is good to kind of see what kinds of strategies my opponents are playing in order to kind of work around that. So as I am deck building, if I feel that Crustle is going to be a significant issue, I definitely need to start considering how I'm going to build around it. That's going to be a huge deal. We're going to cape that bad boy. Little Dwebble with his little cape. And we'll in turn. Am I doing any EU events this season? No, unfortunately not. It's a little pricey for me to get to EU from where I am in the United States. And And right now, I am like all in trying to get my basement paid for. $16,000 expense, and I believe we've gotten it down to the last 1,000, but that's due in October. So I have to kind of have to be thoughtful on what kind of other expenses I'm throwing into the mix, you know. Endless Night 26. I'll show that off. I have not redeemed that yet, so I will show that off in a second. You're thinking about running Crustle? I'm running Crustle with Erica's Vileplume. Erica's Vileplume is really just a unique way to go about it, I think. Just a unique perspective of how we can do this. Risky Ruins, a little scary. A little scary, not gonna lie. Okay, Oddish. You know what? Scary what I'm doing. What I'm doing is kind of scary. Alright, Erica's Tangela. We're going to get ourselves... Gloom. So that next turn we can evolve. Okay, in turn. Hello, Burrito. How are you doing? How are you doing tonight? As much as you're done with Polt, the line IRs and SIRs are so pretty. Yeah, these, gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous. I got the Dreepy and the Dragapult both from my local game store the other day. I don't have the actual SIR Dragapult EX. This is another issue I'm foreseeing. When Tangela gets stuck in the active, we're in a little bit of a tight spot. So, being able to diagnose the issue on this deck tonight, too, kind of gives me some idea of how I might be able to tweak and adjust. Fortunately, it's going to be a lovely fragrance, heal everything, and in turn. Lost 2 matches at your locals with the Crab Depult. Just having it like that, like always. Oh my gosh. So they're gonna probably try to like hunt me down with the Monkey Dories. I don't like that. Don't hunt me down with Monkey Dory. No, not in this economy. Make it make sense. It does make sense, but I don't like it. It doesn't make sense for me, you know? Not to Dunsparce. Add Air Balloon. I think Air Balloon might be the play. Air Balloon might be the play. No to Dunsparce Queen. Add Air Balloon. I think Air Balloon might be the play. Right now I'm playing, I think, a 3-3-4 line of Vileplume. I think one of the Vileplumes goes to add that in. I mean, we'll do that. And in turn. But as soon as we get Crustle in the active, we can start cooking. I'm also being a little bit conservative. If I play this Erica's Oddish and they evolve to Dragapult, add the fire energy, there's definitely high risk of Oddish getting knocked out, and I don't want that. You know what? How long do I let Tangela live? I'm not knocking out anything, but I am making them burn through resources. Crushing Hammer, no! No! Not the Crushing Hammer! Bruh. Don't do this to me. No! Not the Gaming Tower, guys. I'm gonna cry. You love my lives, which TikTok would notify you more. I'm going to try to get on a more regular schedule. Definitely expect Mondays. Tuesdays and Wednesdays. I've just been so tired this week. But hopefully we can get on to the night. It's usually going to be at 9 p.m. No surprises from me, at least. Okay. So my opponent is officially ahead. I'm going to Rose's Encouragement. 1 and 2 here. And then we will Lovely Fragrance. I appreciate you being in here, Carol, though. How are you doing today? You're also 2 cards away from having every Mega Evolution set mastered on PTCGL. Whoa! Let's go. That's awesome. In turn. We're going to make Crustle live forever. They don't know it yet, but Crustle's living forever. Okay. I would like a Lily's Determination. I would like an opportunity to attach an energy to the Erica's Vileplume. Because if we can attach the energy to Erica's Vileplume, we might be in a little bit better shape moving forward. You made that your goal and you're enjoying it because Bebe sets, yeah, they're just a baby. Just a baby. You're good playing some TCG while you watch. What are you playing? What deck are you playing right now? That's what I want to know. I'm curious. My problem is I'm nosy. I want to know. Okay. We're going to concede. Because I feel playing enough games tonight has given me a lot of vital information that's going to be helpful in changing this deck. So we're going to fix it a little bit. I think that the strategy is cohesive. I think with the Vileplumes it does work. I think though it's different, like the energy acceleration's just not it in this deck. So looking into this, first thing that can go is one of these Vileplumes. I don't need 4 Vileplumes. I think a 3/3 line is good. I think maybe even a 2/2 line might be good. That opens up 4 cards, and I can add a couple. I can add a couple switch in here. I could add. Our energy count is 11. I could add another Rosa because that seems to be a good tech. I think our energy count is fine. We're just having trouble getting it onto the Pokemon. Air Balloon, we'll add 1 in. Mega Chandelier and Mega Clefable. Whoa, I love Mega Clefable. Did I get my Hundo Mewtwo yet? I have not. Let's see. Guys, if you are playing Pokemon Go right now, like, they're basically giving away a Hundo Mewtwo, so you definitely want to see if you got the shiny there. 100%. I think we need something with energy. Is there anything that can get us, like, a good... I mean, Crispin is, like, the dream, right? I would love to get Crispin. Just kind of, like, looking what we've got here. Wally? I don't think Wally does it for this deck. Max Rod. You know what? We're going to add another Night Structure. And we're going to see if changing out 4 Pokemon is going to be enough. How close am I So on this research, I haven't started it. I will do that, and I will update you, Infamous. I'll update you. Got a Hundo Mewtwo, and it sparkled. Your mom's didn't, though. You have our Master Balls, too. Oh, my gosh. You got the shiny one? Let's go. If you run into Crispin, try Monkey Dory, too. That's healing, too. Oh. But that does complicate things a little bit. Does complicate things ever so slightly. So maybe I take out the night structure. 2 energies. Let's go 1. Let's go 1 energy. Fit 1 monkey in there. You know what? The attack on Vileplume only requires 2 grass, 1 colorless. So in theory, I could go down to like maybe 8 here and then bump this up to 2. Yeah, I think maybe 8 and 2. Yeah, I mean, only thing we could do is test it, right? See if it works. Test it and see if it works. Oh, I've got to take something out. What am I taking out? What am I taking out? I'm going to take out a switch because now we've got the air balloon. Okay. Let's give it a try with the changes and see if that works. Because that's what you do. You try and then you adjust and then you try again. Yeah, I definitely have to give that a try. I definitely have to see what I've got, though. I do have the auto catch thing on here. The Explorer gadget. Is that an everyday thing? I don't want to use it until I'm emotionally prepared. If it's a one-time thing, you know? Like, let me wait until I'm not in my house. Let me wait until I am, like, going down the road or something. If you want, you can add Monkey Dory and Crispin to get Dark and Grass. I think that that's the play. Especially because Vileplume, you don't have to exclusively use grass energies on the Vileplume. Dwebble? You think Scopely is the best thing that's happened to Pokemon Go? That's a take I wasn't expecting to read tonight. That's a take that I don't think I was expecting. Oh, one of our Oddish is prized and one of our Gloom is prized. That's going to make things a little bit dicey. But that tells me I don't need to get the second Tangela. Okay. Ending turn here. Let's go. I need some more water. Okay, let's see what my opponent pieces together here. Now, as much as I'd love to set things up as fast as possible, I can't really commit to it. I can't commit to it. Oh, we've got 2 Glooms. I just have 1 in hand. We have 1 Oddish prized. Wait, did I see... Are both of my Crustle prized again? Wait a second. I think maybe both of my Crustle are prized. Niantic selling was kind of fun. Scopely seemed to add like a returning bonus, better bundles, etc. It's going to be interesting to see how the game evolves and transforms. Okay, we're going to start with the Erica's Tangela here. Do we have Crustles? We don't have Crustles. Yikes. Okay. We gotta start setting up a Vileplume. That's, we gotta start setting up Vileplume. So I think it's gonna be a Hilda here. Vileplume and Growing Energy. Grab the Growing Energy. And I'm going to pass. Dang, I can't believe both of my Crustles are prized again. What is this? What is this? What is the probability of that happening? Brother, what? Brother, what? I don't know about that one, Chief. I really don't know. Depending on how long this game goes, I probably have enough in me for 2 more games. This game and 1 more. So, and then tomorrow will be my GLC tournament. If I'm home in a timely manner, I might just pop on and stream. I might just stream tomorrow. Depends on what time I get home. I'm going to the baseball game, then going to the tournament, and then hopefully I will be, you know, we'll see if I'm home in enough time. All right. All right, Lily's determination. Oh, this feels kind of bad. Feels kind of bad. I have to intern here. Yeah, we're gonna intern here. Dang. It's Pokemon's terrible randomizer. You know, I can shuffle better than this. I can shuffle my deck better than this. Okay, into the Meganium. HT my Shy Guy, I'm so glad that you could come in for a stream. I'm so glad. That makes me, it's made my heart happy that you're in here tonight. I really appreciate you being here. I just recently started multi-streaming to all 3 apps, and because I'd only been doing TikTok and the Purple app for a hot minute, so it's kind of crazy to like try streaming to the Play Button app as well, and I'm so excited, and I'm so excited you're in here. Poop. Ooh, 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 ooh. Okay. Ooh. We knew that was coming. Not fun. Don't forget Purple app will auto trade AI unless you. Yeah, I turned it off today. Somebody sent me a message saying, you need to turn that off. Yeah. Oh, I don't know how I feel about that. Feels kind of icky, not gonna lie. I have to take a knockout. I have no choice but to take a knockout because I don't have any Crustles. I don't have the second Onyx. This is my only attacker. Half of my prize cards are the basics of, or the attackers I need. Okay. All right, Bloom Powder. Fall asleep. Don't wake up. Rats. Oh, this is not good. I have a 2-2-2 line. 2-2 line. 2-2-2 line. I just made some edits. I had a 3-3-4 line, but it was getting a little clunky, so I took out a line in order to add Monkey Dory to make it easier for the energy acceleration. Right now, it's not proven anything to me. Ugh. No, I couldn't. My Onyx is prized. Onyx is prized. So both of my Crustles and my second Onyx is prized. So right now what I've got on board is my only hope, Anakin. It's my only hope. Anakin, you're my only hope. Vileplume, you're my only hope. Yeah, no, this prizing kind of stinky. But what we do is we play to our outs. We gotta figure it out, right? Thankfully, if I am able to get Vileplume number 2 set up, I have to take a prize card and hope that it's the Onyx. But it's 1 in 6 odds. We're just... I'm good. I don't need to play that game. I'm good here. I'm good here. Alright. I'm going to play one more game, and then I am going to end stream. But I appreciate you guys so much hanging out with me tonight. It means the absolute world that you're taking your Thursday night and spending it with me, butchering the Pokemon TCG. It's hard to tell if that was a case of unfortunate pricing or if genuinely I need more lines. But it's definitely something to consider. We're going to try one more time. One more time. We'll see how it goes. Again, tomorrow I am going to be at a GLC tournament. Question marks whether I'm going to be live or not. We will see. We'll see. If I'm back at a perfectly reasonable time, then I will go live. But if not, I'll be live again Sunday night on the Purple app with Lord Drew 360 playing Water Park Simulator. You can join the Royal Palace. You can join the Royal Palace while we cause all the shenanigans there. Let's see, though. I'm kind of trying to keep an eye on who is live so that when the time comes, your girl is ready. Oh, I know who we're raiding into. We are going to watch some Gym Leader Challenge with Tricky Gym. That's what we're going to do. Hello, Texas. How are you doing? Tonight we are playing Crustle with Erica's Vileplume. Crustle with Erica's Vileplume, a little scary, I'm not even gonna lie. It's always really bad to not get a good energy straight off. Just got back from a little local tournament. How'd you do? Spill the tea. You know I want to hear it. What were you playing? Ba, 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 ba. Okay, Ghastly. Oh, God. Gengar's not one to mess with. You won? Oh, let's go with the Iota's Trainer Toolbox. See, you're like the master of that deck. I need to get on your level with that one. Dark Bell kind of like implies maybe this is a Mega Darkrai list. Again, tons of question marks. Lily's determination here. Need a good solid refresh. Your last match was against Mega Lucario. Ooh, I bet that was a tough matchup. But it always feels good when you've got that tough matchup and you end up taking the W there. Hello, Inked Lore. How are you doing? Yes, it is I. The Lady Dun Dun Dun. I got my shiny Dunsparce here. Sits on my desk. What if I just streamed like this? Man, my arm would hurt so fast. I'd have to get something to, like, hold my arm up. Doing good. Finished watching Nat's games. Oh, man, how did she do? How did her games go? I know she was still working with the Mega Starmie and the Frostlass. Went 3-3. Okay, that's not bad. That's not bad. So she was playing in a tournament today, right? It was, but you pulled 17 energies out of your butt for the Oko on the second Mega Lucario. Oh my god. That's insane. I'm telling you, the Limitless tournaments are by far one of the best ways to kind of test yourself against the meta. Oh my god. The Pokemon TCG gods are not blessing me tonight. They said, you want a blessing? Mm-mm. No, ma'am, you do not get one of those tonight. Okay, you're weak to fighting. You're weak to grass. You're weak to fighting. Okay. Intern. Mega Frostlass bat. Mega Frostlass with Bastion on? Oh, that's crazy. That's insane. That's insane. I guess for me right now, I'm trying to decide what kind of strategy I want to work on moving into Louisville Regionals. I did register on Wednesday night. I'm a little nervous. I think ideally I want to take a strategy where it's kind of a meta strategy, but like we could also do some sparkly things with it. If I don't see the Mega Gengar, this Mega Darkrai is out of here. Lily's Clefairy box. Whoa. Posted in TCG General Chat with the winnings. Oh, I'm so excited to see it. I'm so excited to see it. All right, boss's orders. Mega Darkrai, you're done. You're done. Let me take my 3 prize cards. It's the only thing on board I think that can knock me out in one go. Okay, my opponent conceded. I think I got it in me for one more game. Oh man, the Tricky Gym stream ended. See, that's why we're paying attention to try to think about who we're going to raid before we leave. Okay. One more game. Let me show off the list first, right? So if you guys want to take a screenshot, take a look at it. Give it a try yourself. See what you would add, what you would take away. This is my Crustle Erica's Vileplume list. A few changes have been made tonight. We took out a line of the Vileplume to add a Monkey Dory. We also added an additional Rose's Encouragement. Rose's Encouragement is very good tech card here. Attach up to 2 basic energy cards from your discard pile to one of your stage 2 Pokemon. That's going to really, really help us set up the Erica's Vileplume in a pinch. So that's kind of the dream. The dream. Man, Frostlass Bastion, that's crazy. That's crazy. I can't. I can't. You know what, though? If I keep playing the ladder, I think it's very possible. I've never hit Master League before, but that's because I don't play games outside of what you all see on PTCG Live. So maybe there's a chance we hit Arceus this time. I just gotta lock in. I just gotta lock in and do it. Dragapult is still massive out there, but with Terrapons, you could set up Area 0. I mean, realistically, Yanmega's so good. Yanmega's so good. The Jaywitz is streaming Pokemon Emerald for Kaizo Ironmon. Don't know what that second part is, but it sounds intense. Oh, God, that does sound intense. Kaizo Ironmon. People have tried to explain this to me. I have no idea. I have no idea what that is. But sure, I'm down to raid into the Jaywitz. We're safe for a turn. We'll end. Ruth, I appreciate you so much hanging out in here. I hope you have a great day of work tomorrow. Keep spilling the tea and letting me know. You know what? Maybe let me know what your coworker's playing at Louisville Regional so that I can metagame him. But have a good evening. I'm sending you positive energy. It's a Nuzlocke. Oh, okay. So Kaizo Ironmon is a Nuzlocke, but you only have a starter Pokemon to make it through, so you can't catch other Pokemon. He did tell you? You just, what do you mean he picked a list? What do you mean he already picked a list? It's 2 months away. You just have to remember what he said. I'm going to put it on blast on the internet. Don't you tell him he doesn't have to worry about that. I'll make sure everyone on the internet knows. Okay. I think we gotta go like Tangela here. So we can start getting something else set up. It's like just, again, a little awkward. The more I can get out of my deck here, the happier we're going to be. Okay. Get ourselves Oddish. There we go. And we will poison spray. I'm sorry, baby. I'm sorry, baby Dunsey. Dunsey's not making it till the end of the turn. You think he said Dragapult? Boo. I mean, Dragapult's like the basic choice. Dragapult is the basic choice. That's why 50% of people play it. It's basic. You can also opt for something like Hop's Trevenant with Lilies. Alakazam loops. Ooh. Honestly, like, if we're going to be real, like, Alakazam might end up being what I play, because I do... This just isn't my night, is it? This just isn't my night. He takes the decks and tweak them. You told him you like to make your own decks and strategies, and he was like, nah. It's work. It's work, right? Like, it's... like, deciphering cards and figuring out what works together. This is not an easy task. Not an easy task for the girl raccoon over here. Dang, I could really use a loaded tea right now, friends. I could use a loaded tea. Oh my god, this is not good. If I don't get Lily's Determination, I concede it in stream. Whatever deck he's using, he's been winning. Yeah, it's Dragapult then. I still think it's basic. I still think it's basic to do that, but I mean, pop off, King. That game never happened. It was a deck used by someone who played 6th in the world. So, you know, right now we're thinking of, like, right now, you can't really pick something right now. I'm just going to be honest. Right now is a bad time because Worlds is going to be coming up in a couple weeks. In a couple weeks, Worlds is coming up, so we don't actually know what's going to be good until we actually see Worlds. And I think that once we see what's going on in Worlds, and especially Baltimore, that's when we're going to really have to figure out what's going to happen. Because we're going to have the 30th anniversary cards. And I don't know. Who knows what's going to end up going well there. Listen, Dragapult's good. It's safe. I'm not here to be safe. I'm here to be sparkly. I'm not here to play safe. I'm here to play sparkly. But also, like, my goals are different, right? My goal is to make these Pokemon that don't get love get some love. Innovate, innovate, innovate. I think this is a problem. My current job title, I'm teaching creativity and innovation. That's literally the name of the class. He's there to win, but he's there to win. Listen, this is my problem. Drew. You got some tea to spill? I'm never going to believe you. I'm curious. Oh, DM only? Lanoon Megalopody. What does Lanoon do? Pray tell. What does Lanoon do? Alright. Let's get ourselves set up. We've got another Tangela here. Okay, there we go. Oh, man, the only way this gets bad is if I don't have a Crustle in deck. That'd be really stinky, wouldn't it? When you evolve him, if you have a Mega and you're active, you... Oh, okay. I see. I'm picking up what you're putting down. I got you, Drew. I got you. This is my last game of the evening, and then we are going to be passing this party on. That's interesting, Inked. That is so interesting. Okay, Team Rocket's Patrol. The rare candy into the chandelier. That's fine. Crustle could sit there for 20,000 years. I don't care. I have 5 retreat cost. Nice. I'm shocked. I'm shocked. Now, I wanted to keep it, I wanted to keep it light tonight. Keeping it light tonight. I'm a little tired. When I tell you the amount of machinery I had to move around today, it's absurd. It's an absurd amount of machinery. I'm very thankful I had help, but I am overwhelmed. I am overwhelmed. But we're doing what we can. We're doing what we can. And he can't do a bit of damage. I know, that's the funny part. I'm over here kind of like, tee-hee-hee. Not that there's any energy on him anyway. It looks like our opponent is a little locked here. See, I made the right choice to play one more game. This is the one that counts. This is the one that counts. All that retreat cost. I'm never leaving the active. No Wug Trio tonight, Solaire. You missed my Wug Trio stream. Like, what was going on there? I can't believe you missed my Wug Trio stream. I streamed Wug Trio twice. Your room is a wreck. You've been pulling everything out, throwing stuff away, and you have to reorganize. It's tough. It's tough when somebody's been in a position in your building for years and years and years, and then you have accumulated like 15, 20 years worth of stuff. And you're like, I don't want any of this. The craziest thing I ever found in my classroom was my ex-boyfriend's report card. When we were in high school. I was going through my filing cabinets. At work, and I found the report card of my ex-boyfriend whose homeroom was my classroom. It was a shocking experience, let me tell you. I think that's the wildest thing I ever found in my classroom. You were building a Terraria. Terraria's fun. I don't blame you. I guess I'll have to bring back Wug Trio Gaming sometime. Does that count as a FERPA violation by that point? You know, that's a great question. I didn't ask to be subjected to that information. And I thought it was hilarious. It was literally the guy I dated in high school. I texted him a picture of it. I said, you'll never believe what I found in my classroom. I'm sorry to bug you, and I haven't talked to you in 10 years, but you won't believe what I found in my classroom. We got a good laugh out of it. Haven't spoken to him since, and it's been... I think that's the only conversation I've had with him in probably 5, 7, 8, I don't know how many years. Terraria, Ruth. Bouffalante EX and Curly Wall Bouffalante. 9, yeah, no, that's crazy. That's crazy. You're going to share some of your builds after stream? Well, put them in my Discord server. I'd love to check them out. Put them in the Discord server. I'd love to see what you're cooking. Can I smell what a rock's been cooking? I should have called my dad and asked him about the rock too. Man, mistakes were made. Mistakes were made. This chandelier's not lasting next turn. I'm sorry. Let's go, candle. Yeah, no, not here. Not now. This candle is getting blown out. Snuffed out. Snuffed out. Bouffalante EX isn't a terrible EX. I think the problem is that it just doesn't get a lot of love because it was exciting for a minute. And then it wasn't Dragapult. It wasn't a top meta strategy, so people move on from it. Like right now, we're seeing a lot of Mega Chandelier. But as soon as 30th anniversary hits, if Mega Chandelier doesn't do well at Worlds, people aren't going to be playing it much anymore. Oh, Chandelier's your favorite besides Electivire? I didn't know that. If you don't have it out to Crust, you generally forfeit. Yeah, it's kind of one of those things. One of the things that interests me going into Worlds is like what the meta share is going to be. Is Crustle going to be a viable strategy moving forward? Is it going to be the control strategy it needs to be? Or are people going to just start building in ways to deal with it in their deck? Live, love, Soul Rock. A lot of decks use Soul Rock. Not this one, though. Not this one. Wondrous Pact. Oh, okay, what do you do? Does 30 damage for every energy in your opponent's retreat cost. So at the moment we have 4. It's going to do 120. Okay. I feel we must heal. I know you do. I know you do. I know you're trolling me with the G-Fisk. Doesn't mean it's a good Pokemon. Doesn't mean we have to like it. Of course, I have to wonder. Infamous. Would we prefer like Lady Dunsparce in a G-Fisk onesie or Drew in a Bruxish onesie? That's what I want to know. Why the big bug? What big bug? The Crustle? So, I am going to be going to the Louisville Regional Championship in October. I have to start thinking of what I'm going to play. And most likely, the route I'm going to probably pick a meta deck with some kind of twist. Something to where the strategy is a little bit unconventional. Something that, you know, we hope we can see be a little bit different. I've never played Crustle before, so for me, this is a lovely learning experience. Okay, we are going to heal Crustle. We're going to pop that energy right back on. Gnarly Thread. You know what? I think... I'm so sorry to do this, Infamous, but unfortunately, the Chandelier gotta go. It's gotta go. Lovely fragrance. All right. Superb scissors. There we go. Crustle with Hide and Sneak or Crustle with Meganium. It needs the dinosaur, the Meganium. See, one of the issues I've run into tonight has been an energy acceleration problem. This is a, we're going to heal forever and ever, hallelujah, amen kind of deal. Were they running Grookey? Yeah, no, they were running Spinnerack. I don't really know what the Spinnerack's supposed to do. Druid Abraxa, she's a baby about these things. You're more about fun and go with the flow, it seems, at least. I mean, I think you got that right, Infamous, but we don't tell him that. We don't tell Drew that. Going to Worlds is going to be fun. Oh, Goober, I'm so jealous. I'm so incredibly jealous. You're definitely going to have to come back in my stream and tell me stories. Tell me all the cool things you did. Make me even more jealous. Well, I think this is the point where I am going to end. Spinnerack evolves into Ariados. That increases retreat. Let's take a look at it. Let's take a look at it. Because we didn't really see the strategy pan out here. Oh, the big net. Oh, yeah, and that would have been another, like, really powerful single prize attacker. So, I see we're using the Ariados and the Marshadow as ways to take out the Crustle. It just never came to fruition. What do you play against base box like Okie Dokie? What do you mean, like slot box with the Lily's Clefairy? I don't know. With something like that, I'm kind of in the camp that ideally my strategy can knock out a Latios and Ogerpon, a Meowth in one hit, one go. I think that if you can find a good strategy that can take those out in one hit with a boss, that is going to be the quickest way to go about it. But there's so many toolbox decks that you can play. So many. They're so interesting. All right, ending the TikTok live. Guys, thank you so much for hanging out. Stay safe, stay positive, stay healthy. And we'll see if I catch you tomorrow. If not, I will catch you on Sunday with Water Park Simulator. The single price decks you think is the question, how do you handle them since they can fight Crustle? Yeah, it's a good question for sure. I'll see you guys soon on TikTok. All right, and to all of my friends on YouTube and on Twitch, we've got to pass this party on. Who is streaming? You know, I'm going to send you... I don't know who this person is. Caitlin White TCG? What are they playing? What are we playing? Pro Pokemon Player 15th? In the 2024-2025 seasons? Okay, we're going to Caitlin White. I hope that we can glean some interesting information. Seems they are playing Crustle. Oh, see, not Crustle, Inzarark. Seems they're playing Inzarark. So that should be very, very fun. Okay, I'm having an issue with my chat box. Let's see if we can fix this. Thank you. Guys, I really, really appreciate you all being here. Thank you, Probably Case for the follow. Vanalia and Dragon Tamer Tom for the follows as well before stream. Guys, hopefully I'll be on tomorrow. We will see. I have a tournament, so I will report back how it goes. But stay safe, stay positive, stay healthy. Catch you guys again very soon. At the latest, Sunday for some Water Park Simulator. Bye!